Oh my gosh!
Was only on the ground for a minute, but an EF1 tornado, the touchdown in Boone County, caused panic for those who saw it coming. This video was taken from inside a school bus with students screaming inside. The wind strong enough to send debris flying above this home in Zionsville.
And here's a look at before and then after. A funnel cloud forming in the sky, followed by the damage down below.
The tornado blew through the area near County Roads 875 East and 350 South.
Our meteorologist Angela Buckman has a closer look tonight at the path of that tornado and how quickly it moved through.
But first, our David McAnally is in Zionsville tonight, where neighbors are describing what they saw and heard.
John, a lot of lucky people here they feel tonight. You can see the broken fence down there pushed down by those tornadic winds that went through here, some debris in the yard as well. People were seeing their kids getting ready to come home from school. They were heading to the bus stop to pick them up, and then it all broke loose. We're hearing the storm warning siren sounded over there.
Outside Whitestown, Boone County.
Oh my gosh!
On a Lebanon Middle School bus, State Road 32, the Keith brothers found the funnel. It hit with little warning.
I heard the sirens going off, but they test them so much that I thought it was a test.
But others were already seeing this.
I went to look out the window and I heard the train sound of the tornado. My baby was up in bed asleep, so I grabbed him, ran down to the basement, stayed there, texted my husband.
That's when this hit this, destroying a barn right across from Zionsville's Rockbridge subdivision.
It was really scary seeing all the debris flying around.
I heard the train sound and I saw the wood explode through the sky, and then just grabbed him and we went down in the basement.
While the twister tore Michael Carter's barn apart, he was
sleeping. I woke up and I heard it going over the top of the house. It was like, what in the hell?
He looked out his back window.
Everything was hell in a handbasket, more or less. You know, it was like, where's all this stuff going?
The debris slammed into the pond, trees, utility lines, the yards of neighbors across the county road.
There was stuff spinning, debris spinning above the house across the street from me.
That's kind of scary, Mom. And she said, yeah, I'll keep watching. And then maybe 10 seconds later, she says,
I just screamed, hit the basement! And we went running. We each grabbed a cat and headed to the basement.
The Rockbridge subdivision was lucky. 2 houses had roof damage, 1 significant, the others mostly untouched. When the storm passed,
we saw fire trucks and police trucks and all the ambulances. We were just like super surprised, and we saw the barn. It was just destroyed.
Carter says if he had to lose a barn, better this one, sparing his car collection in the untouched barn feet away. But he's most glad for those neighbors.
I was more worried about those people.
Across the street.
I don't even know them, but if I could help, I would.
He took some losses, but he was glad to see that his neighbors had no more serious losses. It was all a matter of timing. Some of the schools, as you see, they were already out. They had their kids already on the road before the warnings went out. Other schools dismissed later, so they were able to keep, like some of the kids here, at school, in bathrooms, and in athletic areas, in shelter. Back to you, John.
All right, thank you, Dave McAnally in Zionsville tonight. Now, this tornado touchdown was brief, but strong enough to cause damage to a couple of buildings in its path. Our meteorologist Angela Buckman has new information on the storm's path and what neighbors were up against. Ange?
And John, as you pointed out, this tornado was only on the ground for a minute, so very little warning, although with funnel clouds reported and sighted, those in Boone County did sound the sirens before the tornado touched down. Here's a look at the path. A barn was destroyed, and then the tornado crossed 875 and hit 2 homes in the Rockbridge neighborhood. EF1 damage associated with this tornado, and the National Weather Service estimates the winds at 100 miles per hour. Again, only on the ground a minute, less than a quarter of a mile. We're in the clear now, and I'll have your weekend forecast in a few minutes.
Angela, thank you. Well, some very tense moments for people in Wayne County as a funnel of their clouds seemed ready to drop to the ground as well. Now, it's not yet clear if it touched down anywhere. We continue to wait for confirmation by the Weather Service. And we received a lot of pictures of the storms and their aftermath today from all across central Indiana. We have a slideshow that you can go to and see on our website at WTHR.com.